Hello guys, we are back again at Forex Trading Institute here. Today is 21st of February 2026 and we are back again in trade recap. I'm here to give you a trade recap of the trades that I took on Friday yesterday here on GU. As you can see, the market has been in the downtrend, has been pushing down, and after this kind of like correction here, market managed to go higher and then break this zone here. So we can let me demonstrate it. Markets came and break this zone with the full of buying pressure. As you can see, the buyers were so strong around here. As you can see, the candles were so big, were so strong. It means the pressure of the buyers was higher than compared to the sellers who were holding these supply zones for selling. So we can see markets here pushed so high, but there was rejections. That's why markets closed with weak rejection, and we saw the next candle markets break this zone with the shadows that were closing above this zone here. And then after that, after this breakout, we saw market in 1 hour time frame. We saw this candlestick which came as a pullback for the downside. Okay, let's break it down on 15 minutes time frame up to 5 minutes, and then we go deeply up to our 1 minute time frame for the trade that I've managed to take on in this pair GBPUSD. Okay, sorry for the interaction of network. My network is kind of low, that's why you can see the delay of charts to load. Okay, we are back again after market take out this zone with the candlestick that's closed above these levels here. We can see candlestick we can see this pullback again. So what was in my mind around this point, that this is the low of this is the open, it means the open of the candlestick which broke this entire zone here. As you can see here guys, this is the zone, this is the low of the candle. It was very strong. It didn't even open with the wick, it just opened as a body and then close above. So this is the candlestick which open and close above this range here. You can see the range that this market, you can see the high that this candle took. This is the first high this candle took, this is the second high, third one, and even this is the fourth one. So it means that there was a lot of money that buyers just put it around at this price, which managed to take this price to the upside. So it means what I was expecting in my mind is that this candle to be taken out as a liquidity, so that for market to keep going up. The market, I expected the market to come and take this low before moving up. You know, as you can see, as you know, the strategy that we're using, it means we are also the liquidity. That's one of the factors that we also rely on. So okay, so as you can see here, we are in 5 minutes time frame. After breaking it up and after market taking out this low of this body, it's a point where I started to look for confirmation to go long in this market. You see guys, so this is the liquidity I was expecting for the market to take before market to keep going up. So what I was looking, what was in my head at this point where I was waiting just for confirmation, it is that I was waiting for market to take, I was waiting for candlesticks, bullish candlestick that will close above this previous 5 minutes candle, previous selling candlestick that break out this low. So that's all about I was expecting in this point. Let's go deep down to the 1 minute time frame and see how the structure was at that point. Let's go down to the 1 minute time frame. As you can see, after markets went down, and then after that markets managed to break this level. it's a point where I entered my trade, and my stop loss was below this zone here, and as always I target 1:2. So 1:2, it was around this point here. So you can see that our trade went through and we managed to get 2% up from this trade. This was the first trade, was around afternoon in London session, and the second trade after I knew that this is a bullish momentum. These sellers are just some deep correction, because market is in break the zone, so markets were just trying to correct itself into correction before keep on moving up. As you can see, later on markets kept on moving up after this this short which took all this liquidity before moving up. So I got another trade on this point of view. Let me just describe to you which scenarios I took and considering which scenario I consider before taking out this trade. Okay, after this push up which break out this previous high, markets come down and then create another high low. As you know the structure of the market, we create high highs, we create high highs, we create a high low, we create high high, we create a high low. So I knew that this is our high low, so we are going to create another high high. You see guys, okay, at this and these mini structures, market created high high, then high low, and then this market created this low, and then market went up. Eventually market came down and took out this low. This is the very point, this is a very point to take your consideration and to put your eyes on this. So after market taking out this low, taking this liquidity, it's a point I knew that this is going to be a very strong low. I knew that it's going to be a very strong low that's gonna hold. Let me delete this. So I knew that this it's going to be my very strong low that's gonna hold when markets come for a pullback or for the retest in the upcoming movement. So after having this in my mind, then markets went up with these up and downs, and then after it's reached this point, as always, when markets reached this point and we saw this like a pin bar, something like pin bar, like harami, something like that, whatever you can call it. And then my point of waiting is that I waited for the market to break above that point. So after market break above that point, it's a point where I would have a confirmation that this is gonna be a long trade. Why? Because market can also come and take this low as a liquidity too. You know, it can also just decide to take also this liquidity and to take more money for the people so that it can go up. So you have to wait for a confirmation before entering into a trade. You know, just no matter how strong your zone is, so you have to wait for a confirmation before entering the trade. So my confirmation at this point, after getting this factor here, and then I waited for market to take out for bullish candlestick to be above this high of this candle is where I entered my trade, and I put my stop loss below this low here, which we are holding this, and then I targeted 1:2 as always. 1:2 guys, as always. This is where I also got my second trade. So all these trades make me 4% up from my account. So that's all about today guys. See you next video at Forex here.